Hey there smartphone fans, and UMIDIGI Z2 Pro just came in and it's a beautiful big display with very thin bezels, a notch, phone that has wireless charging, NFC, Helio P60 and 6GB of RAM, all below $300. Could this be the best UMIDIGI phone to date? Certainly looks like it. So I just got that 2 days ago. Let me share my first impressions of the UMIDIGI flagship. First of all, I see that they have absolutely wasted nothing when it comes to specs. So this is a 6.3 inch but with very thin bezels display. It's the new 19.9 form factor with a notch. It has the Helio P60, which is very powerful. It's a 12nm chip, monster amounts of RAM and storage, NFC plus wireless charging, and upgraded f1.7 aperture camera. Add that USB type C, rear fingerprint and stock Android 8 1 Oreo to the mix, and you get a really good looking offer. Usually with Chinese phones, you probably never heard of like UMIDIGI, which is actually one of the older brands really. You expect like poor build quality and screen and stuff like that, but this phone feels very premium, and they've actually tried to cram more features in there, like you can use the fingerprint scanner for navigation, but there is no gesture navigation system. Inside the package you also get a 18-watt fast charging charger, which is MediaTek's Pump Express feature for the Helio P60. You get a USB Type-C to a 3.5mm headphone jack converter and a very nice TPU case, perhaps the best one I've ever seen any company pack inside the initial box. The Z2 Pro is not the thinnest phone at the stickiest point, but it's definitely, thanks to the curved edges, very thin on the sides, makes for a great grip, and is very lightweight as well, 165 grams. And I'll just look at that phone, really compared to say the Redmi Note 5 or anything around this price, it really looks really good. No cheap metal here or plastic, just an all glass, really good looking design. Display, very thin sideboards, very thin top and bottom boards, really nice. An IPS panel, it will probably lose to any AMOLED, but as an IPS ghost looks really okay. Kind of a bit of a bluish tint to it, but well, unfortunately you can't change any of the display characteristics, which is something I really come to expect today from any smartphone manufacturer. But you do get NFC, working NFC chip inside the UMIDIGI Z2 Pro, and you also have the USB Type-C and of course wireless charging. Now UMIDIGI does not provide a wireless charger inside the box, but I have my own Anker charger, and it actually worked absolutely no problem. Straight, just put it on the charger and it starts charging, but it's definitely doesn't look like the fastest charging wireless charging solution to me. And you can change the on-screen keys, but as I said, there is no navigation gesture system here like with the Xiaomi and Meizu phones. So just on-screen keys, but you can hide them. The real crown jewel of the design is the back. This really nice looking kind of Kevlar finish to the glass. Not only does it feel very nice and very premium in your hand, but it also makes the phone really stand out. And I got a few of my colleagues and friends come up to me, ask me, what's this phone, where can I get one, looks really cool, is this the new iPhone you got, is this like a new Pixel phone? And I'm like, no man, this is like a $300 non-Chinese brand UMIDIGI Z2 Pro. So it definitely turns a lot of heads, and for a reason. I can't think of any other Chinese brand ever producing such a fine looking device at this low price with these monster specs inside. The operation on this phone is really smooth thanks to the new Helio P60, which is a 12nm chip. Really fast app opening, switching between apps, multitasking. This is as fast as a Snapdragon 835 in your daily activity. So the Helio P60 is like really fast. If you haven't tried it in any other phone, the UMIDIGI Z2 Pro will definitely surprise you. MediaTek will actually surprise you here because they fixed all the issues like poor GPS, because this has really good GPS. I'm talking about the most accurate lock I've ever got inside my house. And the Helio P60's performance definitely beats out the Snapdragon 636 in Antutu. And in gaming, as well as the daily performance QS mirroring, one of the first games I actually installed, Shadow Fight 3, really great graphics, fighting game, no hiccups, perfect frame rate, no thermal throttling, no overheating, just very well designed. Helio P60 here is just a really good chip, but do look forward to my full review when I try like more games like PUBG Mobile and stuff like that. Now a short brief on the camera. You can see the camera quality is really good. That's thanks to the Samsung f1.7 huge aperture. There's a second camera on the back, but that's really not used at all. And the phone supports electronic image stabilization, and the video is currently capped at Full HD. But you know, discussing the specs is not like showing, so as a finale to this initial review, or like first impressions review I'm having with UMIDIGI Z2 Pro, I'm just leaving you with some shots I've taken from the rear and from the front camera. So this has been it for my initial review of the UMIDIGI Z2 Pro. There's a link to buy the phone below the description of the video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you like it. Check out my other honest hands-on reviews. Yeah.